It is with much emotion that I address you today as part of Lockdown University's series of lectures about Romania and the fate of the Jewish population there during World War II. Today we highlight the role played by the Romanian royal family in opposing the persecution of the Jews, and particularly that of my grandmother, Queen Mother Helen, whose courageous efforts saved thousands of Jewish lives. It is so uplifting to talk about Queen Helen. Her contribution to contemporary history and the values and principles in which she believed all her life will remain a symbol of Romania and a European example. My grandmother emerged victorious in the battle with time, with destiny, with history. Her power lay in her faith and in the human qualities with which God endowed her. Queen Helen guided the steps of her son, King Michael, and years later guided mine. For 2 successive generations of the royal house and family, she was a beacon and a North Star. The Queen Mother also played a concrete, vital role in World War II, fostering all that is good and just in the face of overwhelming evil inside and outside the country. She confronted dictators, inhumanity, and brutal nationalism out of respect for human values and out of faith in God. She maintained her courage even after enduring enforced exiles so many times, events which would have broken a less determined, less spiritual woman. Her involvement in saving the lives of many Jews during the dictatorship of Ion Antonescu was formally recognized as Yad Vashem posthumously named her a righteous among the nations. I well remember her and my father describing to us their fight against the oppression and the deportation of Romanian co-nationals of Jewish faith and origin. I also recollect the many uplifting meetings we had with Rabbi Shafran when we all lived in Switzerland, and when he spoke to us of his affection and respect for my grandmother. It was very moving to see the king and the rabbi in deep conversation in our family sitting room. This simple yet meaningful image has always been for us like a door opened to the past and showing the strong bond that existed between these 2 extraordinary human beings. Queen Helen loved Romania and her people, her nature and her history. She always saw what was best in our people. She believed in the place of our country in Europe. That is why Romania and the whole continent have a duty to learn from the humanity of this queen. My grandmother always thought of the good of future generations. She wished for a dignified and courageous Romania. Thanks to her, our country has been more respected in the world. This is the deep meaning of the Queen Mother's legacy. It is our duty to continue her legacy, building a Romania that cultivates respect for one's neighbor, trust between people, a society that uses its energy for the common good, a country in which our young generations want to live. Thank you all.